All right, I have a question for you, and be honest within yourself. Just ask yourself this question and be totally truthful. Is that, are you always being realistic when it comes to thinking about other people's expectations? Are you always realistic when you think about what are other people's expectations? And I ask this because I think about a lot of different things, but one of them is we love to be liked. We love to be loved and admired and liked. And social media is a great place for us to put things out in which we can get affirmation, validation, and share our info, our content, our updates, our news, our personal news, our professional news, and we want it to be accepted and liked. And that's great. There's really nothing wrong with that, but I want to challenge everybody in this group to be realistic and think about what are people really looking for, all right? And we know in today's world that people's attention span is really short, okay? So we have to provide them something that really quickly, first scan, first catch, as they scroll, what is it that's going to grab their attention? Be it what they see, yourself, the background, etc. And then, more importantly, once we have their attention, we have to give them something that is going to be of value to them. Bottom line, it's not about us, it's about the people that are out there. If we want their attention, first of all, we need to grab it, and then we need to hold on to it by providing value. And I was talking with a client this morning, and we were talking about the job application and job search process. And for those of us who are a little bit older and we would send out resumes, it used to be that resumes would actually land on the desk of people that were doing the hiring, an HR or hiring manager, whatnot, and they would actually look at resumes. Now they're scanned, they're running databases, keyword searches, etc. So it's more important than ever in today's world to do something and provide something that helps you stand out, to differentiate yourself. I don't care how good your experience is, I don't care how many skills you have, just listing all that out is not going to grab attention, not in today's world. So you have to have other ways to grab attention. And so if you are preparing resumes and letters and sending and submitting them into databases, what are you going to do different that will hopefully grab the attention of an HR person, a recruiter, or a hiring manager? Now, I'm not a fan of that process at all, and I'd rather spend time on what you could create for yourself. So let's port that concept from the job search, the traditional job search path, port it over to today's world where we're using social media, we're on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn, while it's kind of like a resume, you should craft your story the way you want it, not what other people want. So unlike a resume, right, where we would submit and put all the things on there that we know recruiters and HR people and hiring managers want to see, your and our LinkedIn profiles should be our story the way we want it. Just like the stuff you put on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever the case may be, it should be what you want to convey. However, knowing you need to catch and then keep people's attention. Because at the end of the day, and this is the part that I wanted you to ask yourself when it comes to being realistic, are you being realistic and honest when you think about what do people want? They don't care about you and your business per se, they care about what they're going to get out of it. Okay? I'm saying it again. They don't care about you and your business, they care what they may get out of either that post, that service that you might offer, that program that you offer. We have to remember this. It's very, very critical. We have to remember that's what drives people. Because at our core, it's really interesting. At our core as human beings, we love to help people. We do. Most people are really good and we want to help. We get fulfillment out of helping and doing for others. But on the surface, as we go day to day and we have all this stuff going on and we have our jobs and our obligations and life's moving fast, we're looking, when it comes to grabbing our attention, we're looking for something that's going to help us in the here and now. So you have to grab attention and then keep it by being open in ways that's going to provide value to the people on the other side, be it on social media or somebody's looking at your profile. So keep that in mind. Again, the resume path, the traditional path, if you have to use it, okay. But how are you differentiating yourself? Because just listing out skills and experience is not going to grab and keep attention. And on social media, on video, on posts, and even on LinkedIn, tell a story that's different. Share your value. Let people know this is what I do. If I'm in your organization, I am going to enable people to be better, to be more successful because of the skill or the value that I bring. Think about those stories that you can share. Think about them in your business as you interact with potential customers and clients. What is the value that you're going to bring? And remember, be very realistic. Be honest and realistic about what people, because again, we could all jump on, I'm wrapping up with this, we can all jump on here on these platforms and feel good and say nice things and be liked because we want to be liked. That's not going to help us so much. It helps a little bit. We'll get some likes, we'll get some followers, we'll get a couple comments. Give value and be honest with yourself and be honest about what the people on the other end of this post or this video really need. They might want to feel good for a few seconds or a minute, but then they're moving on. So give them something that's going to last a little longer. And always remember, it's not malicious. They don't care about you and your business in the moment. They care about what they're going to get out of it. That's something we can all be really realistic about. Okay? Thanks for listening. Comment. I'd love feedback on what your thoughts are on this. If you have anything to add, share so that we can all see it, okay? And I will see you all again soon.